Nobody will bend their back for you. So why do you have to keep bending your back for somebody else? Saying no does not make you disrespectful. Go out and go and find people. Don't wait for people to come and find you. You have not seen me on this YouTube in a while, and nobody's like, Adeo, we have not seen you. Oh. What's going on? No, King Bao, Hawo, Koko Baba Sasu. Nothing. But it's okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I've been having a little bit of fun on another platform. Not a little bit. I've been having a lot of fun on another platform, and that platform is TikTok. So if you're not following me on TikTok yet, you are wrong. And TikTok is where you get the day to day of our day. YouTube is where you get the once in a week a day. So if you want the day to day a day, go on TikTok. If you want the every three days a day, you go on Instagram. If you want the once in a week a day, YouTube is your place. Follow me on TikTok at adeshewa_1, on Instagram at deshewa_. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel right now. For those that are new to this channel, hi, my name is Hade. I'm a Canadian Nigerian content creator. And before I used to be scared to own this title, but now I'm owning it with my full chest. Canadian Nigerian content creator. What do you want to do about it? And today we're going to be talking about something very intriguing. Something many of you need, something many of you might have lacked when you first came to this country, and you're like, oh, just if I had seen this video then, that's okay. I'm here to help you out. And that is why I'm doing this video. So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 life changing habits. 5 life changing habits that you should be performing if you are new to this country, or even if you are old to this country. Either way, as far as you are in this country, you need it. Let's get into it. Number one on the list, budgeting like a pro. This is where many people make a lot of mistake. In Nigeria or in whatever African country we're coming from, it's easy for us to just, oh, we're doing like it's easy to do things as they go. Oh, I'm not planning for this today, but on my way back, I'm buying suya. On my way out, let me just buy petrol. Let me just, like it's a kind of country whereby if you don't have money this morning, you can have money in the evening. Because money flow is quite easier in African countries. That's a conversation we're not going to get into. But when it comes to a country like Canada, it's very, very rigid. Half of the time, the money you're spending, you must have worked for it. I kid you not. I don't think you can really get money. Maybe if you have parents or and people that are just like supporting you and like, boyfriends, sugar daddies, whatever. But say you do not do anything. You just sleep and you wake up and you expect to have money. Ha, my dear, you're joking. So because money is low-key rigid, you actually have to work and then spend on what you've worked for. If you work for 7 hours, you spend on that 7 hours. You cannot work for 7 hours and expected English. You can't work for 7 hours and expect to go and get paid for 15 hours. You understand that kind of thing. So in a situation whereby you're like, okay, I've worked this amount of hours for the week, you know how much you're getting before they pay you. So it is easy for you to budget. It is easy for you to track your finances. And when you don't track things as often as they go, as they ought, everything starts to rake up and pile up, and you're like, how did I get into this mess? Your Netflix have come out money, Opus card have taken your money, insurance have taken your money, your rent has taken your money. So everything is just at the end of the day, you're not seeing your account is in minus something. Girl, minus who? I hate seeing my account in minus. I don't like it. So for me, it got easier for me because I started writing it down. Everything that I'm going to buy, I will write it down. Everything that I'm going to pay for, my bills, my credit card, everything from the beginning to the end. I started taking a habit of writing it down, and that really helped. So before they pay me, I know how much I'm collecting. If the money is not adding up somewhere, I know what I'm removing, the one that is not priority, and I put it. So budgeting is very important for you in a country like this. The second point for me that you have to learn, habits that you have to learn to just keep your sanity in this country. Number two, learning to say no. Learning to say no. Like you actually have to learn to say no. Because in many countries that we come from, especially, the countries of, we're very, very, deep in our tradition, it's okay. But like we're just very wired to accept a lot of things that come our way, which in some cases might be good, but in most cases it's very wrong. Because now this kind of habit sticks to you, and then you don't know when to say yes and you don't know when to say no. Learn to say no by fire, by force. In a country like this, you need to understand that saying no does not make you rude, and you will learn this the hard way. And this is coming from, for example, the people you work with, your co-workers and everything. The moment they need something, and this happened to me. Okay, I think this were the things that actually built that no saying in my life. We'll be at work. I would need people would need favors, and I will render favor, even at my own inconvenience. Even sometimes it's as little as, oh, like I can't make it to work tomorrow. Can you please cover my shift? Those kind of things. Happily, I would do it. I would do it because I'm like, okay, if it's my turn to, people return favors. Go back. Nobody is returning any favors for you. Nobody will bend their back for you. So why do you have to keep bending your back for somebody else? Saying no does not make you disrespectful. Just say no. Fini. Oh, I would have really loved to, but I cannot. If you can't do it, that's not what I'm saying. But when you have to like inconvenience yourself or urge yourself to accommodate somebody else in this country, you're doing something wrong, my dear. Say no and let everybody be. And people don't hold grudges here. Like they understand. Oh, like you're not available. It's fine. It's there. They will not be like, that day I told him to keniko. He did not keniko. I beg. If it's not convenient, say no and let everybody be happy. Next. This next point is a little bit controversial because it really depends on your person, right? So people used to be like, oh, Canada is a very lonely country. Oh, if you're alone, you are going to be depressed and everything. Sometimes it's for a good thing. I have a friend that cannot stay in their house. Like if they're alone like this, maybe the max they can stay alone is 2 hours and they're finding something to do. I'm a kind of person that half the time I just want to be alone. Just leave me. Like I stay with my parents, so like thank God. But if I happen to be in this country alone and I had my own apartment and I had my Netflix, I have my television, I just have my own apartment, nobody will be seeing me. You cannot see me from work to my house, back to work. I will see that I will just watch Netflix or create content like this and everything. And I just feel like this is many things some people need to like relearn and learn how to embrace. That sometimes, just quiet and peaceful is a good thing. I mean, it gets to a point where it's like, okay, it's lonely. Yeah, you're getting depressed. Yeah, yeah. Let's know when to turn it back. But just to enjoy solitude and just sleep, wake up, do things at your own pace. You're not worried about one uncle, or one auntie, or one mommy, or one daddy. Just do things as they come to you. Oh God, we need to learn how to embrace it. A lot of countries in Nigeria, in Africa, it's, we're very loud, we're very communal. Or we do things with our parents, we do things with our family, we got to do this. So you have a lot of responsibility up there. Oh, how you're worried about this and that uncle and that auntie and that cousin you want to help. But sometimes you need to get out of that. And that's a plus about Canada. Just take the time to yourself, relax, wake up and sleep. This habit, like it's not every time you're outside. This my friend, I had to tell him, it's not every time you go. We get it, let's go and party. But it's not every Friday, every Monday, every Tuesday. Enjoy your own space, enjoy your own quiet. If everything is quiet, God, I'm already getting angry. But like I said, it's very controversial and it really depends on the person. But I think for majority of the people, it's okay for us to embrace the solitude, to embrace the quiet, and to embrace the peace. You should know what you left to. So if you have the opportunity to maybe run away from it a little bit, grab it. So this fourth point is low-key related to like the third point I just said now, prioritizing your mental health, right? So one thing that I had no idea about until I came to this country was mental health. Like, yes, we talk about all kind of health in Nigeria. We prioritize a lot of things, But I had to be in the system, I had to be in the country for me to really understand what mental health is. And it's very great, it's very nice to see that people are now being intentional and that steps that are being taken just to, make it a thing and just so people understand and see it. In Nigeria, what do you mean you're depressed, you're tired and everything? I mean, I would love to know and I'd love to say that I think there's some changes happening. But back then, it's like those things are non-existent. And we were proud of you like kini gbogbo yẹn as in Nigeria, as in Nigeria. But no, baby girl, no, you need to take care of yourself. And coming to this country, the kind of dynamic and the kind of life that is lived in this country, you're going home at 6, you are leaving 6 a.m. to go and get a shift. Some people they do 2 jobs. Some people from a shift, they're trying to go to the gym, they're prioritizing their health and this. When all you have to do is sometimes relax, talk to people, listen to a podcast, journal, read, sleep, watch film, have time for yourself. But many people come to this country and they're like, there's no time for that. We have to do this, we have to do this. Unfortunately, there's a lot of sad news as to how this person or that person or this person has passed away because of stress. This person or that person has passed away because of depression. Take a time for yourself. Find people that understand you. Like, yes, you know, carve out time, be alone, reflect. If you're saying like, okay, this reflecting or this being alone is already leading to something else, then you go out and go and find people. Don't wait for people to come and find you. You find a way to break out of that shackles. Learn to know when to ask for help. We are very, very proud people. And I don't know if I'm just saying this from a perspective of Nigerians or just Africans. We have a lot of ego. We are very egoistic, if that is correct. And you just feel like the moment you're asking for help, people are looking down on you. That is not the case. Even as little as, oh, I need a job, as little as, oh, I need a place to stay, I need to. It's a very nice country when you have a community, when you have people to relate with. And when you have those people to relate with, it helps you achieve a lot of things. And when you don't see them as, we're in a competition, how can I be asking for help for when this person is, when you're not seeing it like that, you're actually helping yourself. So whatever you do, know when to ask for help. Know when you're past your limit. Like, oh, some people house issues they have. Some people their landlord is dragging them or imposing wrong fees on them or try to write them out of the apartment, which by law they are not allowed to. But because they don't have information, they will just accept it. But when you're in a community that blesses you up with information that lets you know the kind of help that you need is in that community. So you have to like let it out sometimes. They say a problem shared is half solved. Sometimes it's fully solved. It just depends on who you're talking to. So my dears and my dearies, that is all I have for you today. Until I come back with another pot of wisdom. But for today, use this on whole body. So these are habits that you should constantly use to help yourself, refine yourself, balance yourself in a new country, Canada, Australia, Russia, wherever it is you're going. It is very versatile. It would help you in whatever situation. Like I said earlier, it's your girl, Ade, your best one and only Nigerian content creator, Nigerian Canadian content creator. Um, yos. If you have not followed me on TikTok, you're wrong. If you have not followed me on Instagram, you're wrong. If you have not subscribed to this channel, you're wrong. If you did not comment on this video, you're also wrong. If you have not shared this video to somebody that just relocated or somebody that has been struggling for a while, you're still wrong. Even if you're not sharing it for content, like just share it for the vibes. Like, this girl is pretty. Like, this girl, they talk. This girl is, just share it. So I come here next time, it's your girl, Hade, and this is Life with Ade. Ciao.